Campus. This is Caitlin Summers
and China Mona,
bringing you the morning announcements.
Any freshman who is interested in becoming a student guide for the 2017-2018 school year is asked to pick up an application in the counseling office.
Cheerleading clinics for tryouts are today at 3:30. Tryouts are tomorrow, Wednesday, at 3:30. Please see Mrs. Sharkey in the finance office if you have any questions.
There is a boys golf parent-player informational meeting tonight at 6:30 at the Ceres Valley Golf Course. Tryouts begin April 10th. All student athletes must have valid sports physicals before tryouts.
Friday is our last Central Campus March Madness dress-up day. It is squad day. Dress up with your friends. Some ideas are sports teams, movie characters, twinning with your friends, or a box of crayons. The possibilities are endless.
There is a Key Club meeting tomorrow after school in room 112.
Happy birthday today to Zachary Wagner.
Lunch today is Sloppy Joe on a bun, fries, salad bar, and milk.
Have a great day.
I'm Mike Smith, and you're watching The Harbor. For a lot of us, high school is our first real experience with dating, and with that relationship comes expectations, both physical and emotional. On this week's episode of The Harbor, Veronica is going to share with us what happens when that relationship becomes unhealthy.
What's up? My name's Veronica Tolentino. I grew up with 3 loving brothers who were my first best friends and 2 parents I really looked up to. I was always a class clown, acting crazy, loved having fun, loved everyone. Being a smart, strong, educated person did not stop me or save me from entering into an unhealthy relationship. It can happen to anyone, and it happened to me. I was really young when I met my first boyfriend. I didn't have a lot of dating experience. Generally, when you're that age, you don't. I think because it was so new and because it was something I hadn't experienced before, I really didn't have my eyes fully open. I wasn't thinking very much about how I wanted to be treated because at the time, all the things that I wanted were happening. I was getting all the attention and love and affection that I wanted. I started noticing behaviors that were concerning to me. Things I either hadn't noticed before or just started showing up. Things like him sort of questioning my behavior, questioning me as a person, questioning my character, wanting to sort of have control over who I talked to or where I went or the things I wore or the things I said. And I sort of started to feel like a possession to him rather than his best friend and his girlfriend. And I was very scared and very confused because the person I thought I knew was no longer there. My relationship didn't turn into this frightening, super scary, super weird experience suddenly. It all sort of happened gradually. So it was kind of hard to notice it as it was happening. Because this was my first relationship and because we had so much history, I so firmly wanted to believe in him and in us and what was happening. And so I was willing to put everything into it to keep it going. Our relationship was failing, and he made me believe that it was all my fault. I wasn't actually shocked the first time that he said something really horrible to me. It was almost like deep inside I kind of felt like it was coming. The questioning of my character turned into insults on my character. You know, you're not the same person I knew. You're kind of acting like this turned into you are this. And he was hurling insults faster than I could even process what was happening. And it was every day and it was constant. We broke up for a little while, but not for too long. He came back into my life and here I was again, determined to make it work. This previous time of emotional abuse had sort of led us to this moment now where we are face to face and he grabs me and throws me across the room in a fit of rage during an argument. And the pain was so intense that I took a really big deep breath and I probably didn't breathe for maybe like a good minute. And I think that was the shock and the fear and the pain sort of taking over, and then that sort of became a common occurrence. I knew that this isn't what I wanted for my life. This is not what I wanted in a relationship. And it took me having to look death in the face to realize that the only way to get back to a healthy place, to get back to a good place, was to run as fast as I could away from this person. Had I not recognized how dangerous and unhealthy my relationship was, I might not be here talking to you today. Not every unhealthy relationship reaches this level of physical violence, but physical violence isn't the only indicator of an unhealthy relationship. While it can be normal and healthy to question things as you are in your relationship and get to know your boyfriend or girlfriend, some things are just not okay. Does your boyfriend or girlfriend make you feel like you're in physical danger? Are they trying to control you? Are they constantly questioning you? Do they belittle you? Do they make you feel less than you feel like you are? No relationship can thrive if it's built on control and disrespect. Take a step back and remind yourself that you deserve to be treated with love and with respect. If your relationship feels out of control, ask for help. If you or a friend is experiencing an unhealthy relationship, know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You can get back to a good place. It's possible. You just have to love yourself enough to respect yourself. Love yourself enough to protect yourself.